What's up, Sporkman family? It's your boy Sporkman, and today we're talking about Konami's biggest scam yet, the Dark Magician Girl stainless steel, card here. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I know you read the thumbnail, I know you're hearing me say this, but I actually don't believe that. I think this is actually not the biggest scam. I actually think this is actually a really cool item. And not because it's Dark Magician Girl that I'm saying that, it's actually because of the price tag. Yes, the price tag. And I don't say it's that bad because when we look at the other, platinum, stainless steel, whatever they called it, Dark Magician card and the Blue Eyes White Dragon, it was absurd, $1,000, $1,300 price tag, whatever they had on it. This is $150. This is more doable. This is more inviting you to actually purchase something. I think they wised up, Konami did, and they realized people are not going to spend an absurd amount just because you're plastering a collectible thing on it, just because it's the face of, Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. They're not going to just buy it into it, especially at that absurd price rate. Like I said, they wised up, they used their head, they realized, yeah, let's make it a little bit more affordable, still collectible, still, above $100, but something people can actually afford. Good on them for recognizing that and listening to the community, call them out on their you-know-what. So they say this is numbered out of 5,000. However, I don't believe that, just because I do believe that depending on how much is ordered here, they're just going to say, okay, maybe it's out of 10,000. So I don't believe it's actually out of 5,000. And I don't believe it's out of number on the back of it. I think it's just being numbered like 1,600 or 1,500 or 1,400. I don't think it's being numbered 1,400 and then flash 5,000. I think it's just being numbered. They could be saying it's 5,000, but then they could raise it depending on how many orders they get. I'm going to expect that this order is going to be above 5,000 really easily. And honestly, this should be sold out already. And I do believe it's more than 5,000 that they have it at right now. So you can order it, obviously. I don't know if there's shipping attached to this as well, which it probably is, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably a little bit more than $150. Tax and everything included, I'm sure. So you got to add that on. But it's definitely more affordable. I definitely think this is probably worth more buying into, just because, again, it's a cheaper price rate. I say cheaper with quotation marks. But you guys let me know what you think, because I know a lot of people are probably gonna be debating about this, whether or not this is cheap, this is actually a good collectible item, this is something we should buy into. There's a lot of things to be talked about this, but I think it's much better than what we looked at from the Dark Magician standpoint and the Blue Eye standpoint. It does seem like a really cool card to have, especially with the DMG, OG artwork, which, again, it looks beautiful. It does look nice in this enclosed capsule case that they have here. I love that they have the Yu-Gi-Oh logo on it. I love with the name on top with the stainless steel card. I love that type of stuff. I like the price tag for the most part. As long as we don't get to the ridiculous price point again, where it's like $1,000 for things, they keep it this way, respectable. And I say respectable because, again, I know not everyone can afford this, but for the most part, I feel like people could afford this better than $1,000. Yeah, I'm liking this much better. I don't think this is much of a scam that we are accustomed to with Konami. I mean, let's be honest here. $500 for the kind of briefcase was a little bit ridiculous, in my opinion. I think at most that should have been $300. But look at the platinum cards. That should have been at most this price point. There's no reason why it should have been $1,000. We look at like a lot of stuff, like even the pot collection, which to me that should have been like $100 at most, because you're getting a little tiny little pot, little figure, and honestly, it's not that crazy, to be honest with you, in terms of the card scenario we're getting here with the QCRs and stuff. I don't want to go on and on about those things, but for me, it was ridiculously priced. A lot of stuff they were coming out with. I'm just happy that they're recognizing their mistakes, they're owning up to it, and showing here on the price point here. But like I said, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And that's pretty much it. From your truly Sporkman, we'll catch you next one. Please subscribe and comment, and peace out, YouTube.